All right, guys and gals, this is awesome. This is order blocks. This makes the money printer go brrr. This will make you a lot of money. Not financial advice, but this is one of those trades that just works, okay? TBM talks about it. I think ICT invented it. This just works. I love it. Okay, if I ever tell you something works 100% of the time, I'm full of shit. But for the most part, when I see this pattern and I execute it correctly, it's beautiful. And you can use this on just about any trades for some reason, but specifically NASDAQ, ES, YM, Dow, it works, okay? So let's get into it. It works best on the hour chart, the 30-minute chart, and the 5-minute chart, and then you execute on the 1-minute chart, but it can work on the 1-minute chart too. It's just not as powerful. So technically, this right here is an order block. So an order block this is a perfect example of what an order block looks like. Okay, so big green candles, one red candle, big green candles. So the correct way to make money on these order blocks is to keep an eye out. And then what happens is once we come back down, as soon as we hit this bar, typically we're going to bounce. Okay, that's a confirmation. Basically, it's a big push, pull back. You hit the top of this candle, boom, we're going to go back up. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. That's what an order block move is. And then I did make money on this actually this morning, so I'll pull up my charts at the end of this and I'll show you exactly what I did in real time this morning to make it work. Now this didn't have a huge pop, okay, but you see multiple green candles and also just a ton of volume, right? You're really looking for the ones that have a lot of volume when they happened. So this would be our order block over here. We absolutely basically are up, one red candle, right? Really two red candles. And then we pop up and then we kind of just chop around for a little while and we finally come back down and we retest it. Look at that, right at the wick, literally right at the top of this candle. We bounce, boom. That's what an order block does. That's the power of order blocks. So you see this little red candle right here. We hit it right here. Boom. Order block. Hit. You see how when you on the hour, like when you get one of those order blocks and it just goes, like that's a big move. That's an hour-long reverse, like pump action, right? That just takes you to that next level, which is crazy. But again, you're looking for, and it can be for red candles too. It can be like multiple red candles, one green candle, multiple red candles. That's an order block. Okay, to the downside. Very, very cool. This was a little tiny order block pump. Let's pull up my chart so I can figure out. Right, cool. So this, I guess it was on the 1 minute. That's why I missed it. Okay, but literally what happened is we had this two green candles. You had this red candle. Obviously, first I wrote it up, but in live time I made money on this one. So here's the order block though. What happened is it went up, it came down, and as soon as we hit right here, I got in. Boom! It bounced back up. I got out. Okay, so you see I got in, buy. As soon as I saw that we hit this candle, I bought in. I think I had 2 contracts, and I got out at the very top of it. Okay, so that's what an order block looks like, though. So you see how this red candle right here, this is my order block. What I mean is like you basically see this happening, right? And as soon as we come back and retest it, you buy. Now, if I was smart, I would have got in and I would have held all the way up here, right? But it's whatever. I made my money and I got out. So this is a perfect example though. So green candle, red candle, aka order block, green candle, come back down. We re-hit the top of this candle. Boom, get in, get out. Easy money. Order blocks print money. Order blocks are everything, okay? Now, sometimes choppy markets, they don't work properly, but you just got to keep your eye out whenever you see this similar pattern. So whenever you see the order blocks happening, you should understand when to get in and just take it up, move your stop loss. It's going to be a real quick pump though. So you typically want to see where the order block is and put your buy or your sell at the order block. Wait for the market to come to you. As soon as it gets in, it will typically go in your direction, okay? And I'm trying to put on size with this one, just so you guys know. Obviously, start with one contract or whatever you're comfortable with. But then once you start to really get this, you can count on it. You can put on size. I'm trying to get to like a point where I typically am doing like, I want to try and do like 4 contracts on the initial pickup. And then if it continues in the direction, I'll put on 6 and I'll try and ride it out. That's how the big boys play. You don't have to do that right now, but just start to identify these order blocks as they're happening in real time. Okay, because you'll see it. You'll have, and it can be red candles too. Okay, it can be like 3 red candles, 1 green candle, 3 red candles, and then when we ever come back up and we hit that green candle, we're gonna bounce back down typically. Okay, but this is super powerful. Make some money. Let's make it happen. and it can work on all kinds of charts. All right, it's beautiful.